And welcome to iPen Podcast. My name is Joanne Cox.
Hi, I'm Nanette Buchanan, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. Joanne, this week, let's talk about something light.
Okay.
That most people get into. Maybe not so much the men in our audience.
Okay.
But the women.
Mm-hmm.
We love to decorate.
Yes. And nowadays, so do men, though.
Yeah, and not just for the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about household decorations. We're talking about preparing a certain room in the house, getting your coordinates, your colors, and everything else. What is it about decorating? Do people still go all out?
I think a select group goes all out.
Okay.
And for me, it's the ambiance of the room. Mm-hmm. You know, whether it's the office or the living area, you want this to feel either homey or you want it to bring that serenity to you. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you just want a workspace to be creative in.
Yes. And not only that, I think that a lot of times in the decorating, you could tell the personality of the person that uses the room. Mm-hmm. It speaks volumes when you go into a room and it's pretty much empty. You know, you kind of look at it and go, well, what do they do? You know, so when you see different things in people's area of work, you can kind of get their personality. A cluttered workspace. I can't work in a cluttered workspace.
Neither can I.
I can't function at all. And I could remember at the job that I had, we had 3 shifts. And all 3 shifts used the same area.
Okay.
So you're all in the same office. Mm-hmm. You're all at the same desk. You're using the same computer. Mm-hmm. Everything is the same. Mm-hmm. So how do you make that fit in your work environment? Mm-hmm. You know, how do you decorate the area so that during your 8 hours, it's you?
Well, the good part about work, there's usually a group of people that could care less.
Yeah.
And most of the time you don't like that, but that, when it comes to decorating, you're so happy that they don't care.
That they don't care.
And it was just like, okay, I'm just going to prop my feet up and you can do whatever you want to. And I didn't even know you brought in a vase with flowers. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Give me an ink pen and the computer keyboard and I'm good. You know, the phone, I'm good. You know, that kind of thing. But you're absolutely right. As far as keeping things, people keep things differently. They keep folders different. They keep, file cabinets different. They keep different things differently in the work environment. Yeah. In the home environment, it's a little different. You can kind of stretch your wings a little bit, and you can hang pictures. I've been in people's homes where they don't hang pictures at all, and I'm wondering, well, what kind of,
This is the thing when we started, and you say especially the women. Now, this is what happens in my household because we both like decorating. Oh, okay. So I would love it if my husband didn't. That way I could have my way. But no, he wants to take charge of this. And it was like, no.
That's not the way it should be.
No, and so how we came together is you take care of one room and I take care of another one. And so whatever you want to do in this room, and I'll go in that room that he decorated and I will go, my goodness.
Yes.
But that's what we agreed on.
And you know what? That's the same thing here in my home. My husband said, I'm doing the outside. You do the inside.
Now that sounds good to me.
So he does the outside and I still put my little input in it. Like, you need rocks in the garden over here. The lawn furniture should look like this. Oh no, I don't like that set. That kind of thing. But his thing was, you do the inside, but leave the outside to me. So of course he got to pick his own grill and all. So his part, I looked at it and I said, that could be one of two things. He don't have too much to decorate outside. So he ain't doing no decorating, but he don't want to say anything.
But he likes his special grill,
his special grill. If we're cooking out, he wants the lawn furniture to be a certain way. No, I don't like that color. I don't like that tint. That kind of stuff. So he likes the outdoor stuff. And then, of course, you have the man cave where he has his area, but I can't get him to change anything in it. You know, like I said, well, here's your pictures. You didn't hang the pictures up. Here's a clock. You didn't hang the clock up. Why didn't you put this over?
Okay, another thing about the man cave. Okay, sometimes they will put things up, but guess what? They're willing to let it stay like that for 20 years.
Exactly.
It was like, excuse me.
Are you going to change this?
This is sort of getting sort of old.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
What about revamping this room?
Yes.
And it was like, nope. You know, they're going to say, this is my room.
This is my room.
Let it stay the way it is.
That's right. So the decorations and everything, the holidays, of course, you may come together and everybody decorates for the holidays. But the trendy stuff that's going on, I think the pillows are new. Having so many pillows on the couch, so many pillows on the bed. You know, all of the new trends. Do you pick up on those all the time? Do you go into the newer trends?
They pull me in, Nanette. I'm saying that I'm not a trendy person, but then I look in the magazine
and it looks so pretty.
And I was like, that is so cute.
Yes.
I like that.
I like that. And I think that's a part of evolving. You know, we evolve to the new colors, the new thing. I thought that the pastel colors on the wall, you know, or that one wall thing. You know, when we were growing up, all 4 walls in every room was the same color.
Right.
And it might be the same color throughout your whole house. You know, every wall is the same. But the one wall, that accent wall, I thought that was like the best idea. Oh my goodness, that makes the room look so different to have one accent wall, you know. So those things are new to, you know, to a person my age.
Yeah.
To a person my age, because we didn't grow up with that. You know, you pick a room color, you pick a color, and that's it. And you probably had that color for the whole 18 years you lived there. You know, you were not getting a new paint job every 2 to 3 years like they do now. You know, upgrading the paint or whatever. We didn't do all of that when we were coming up.
But just when you're talking about that accent wall, when I saw it in a magazine, I went, how crazy is this?
Really?
Yes, and it did not appeal to me at all. And I walked into someone's house, and I go, this is beautiful. And so, you know, until you sort of see it in person, that's me.
Yeah.
Then it's just like,
you couldn't get the idea of it. Yeah.
You know, and I was thinking, oh, is this for the elite, the rich and the famous?
Right.
And I was pulled in again.
And I think I'm that way about the abstract paintings. Like when you see just all the colors just thrown up there, and I'm like, well, what kid did that picture? You know, just throw all the colors together. And then as I got into more of the art stuff, I'm like, oh,
you like it, don't you?
I can see that. You know, I can get an idea of what that is. So I can understand the changes, especially with the colors. I never thought about the colors that were soothing. The colors that bring excitement, the colors that put you in a dark depression. I never even thought of colors like that until I worked where I worked. And then I was like, look, why we got this gloom color every day and we're in this environment every day? Can we lighten the colors? We got
the point behind it then.
We got outvoted, and those fools painted the office the same color as our uniform.
I guess that's called blending in.
We blended in very well because, you know, our shade of blue and then the shade of blue on the wall. Why would you paint the wall blue and you wearing blue?
Yes.
And you must wear blue every day.
It's called, I'm connecting to this and this is all I see.
This is all I see. And I was like, you guys got to change your minds. We need a different color in the office. But we got voted out because it was only 3 women and the rest of the staff was...
But this is one of the dilemmas. If you have your own mindset, you're not looking in magazines, and this is what you like. It might be your favorite color.
Yes.
Let's just say you like bright colors. The thing is, if something is trendy, like you and I have on burgundy today, if you're looking for gray and that's not the in color, or you're looking for pink, you won't be able to find it. If you don't know how to special order something, now you've got to pay more for it. The bottom line is that pink and that gray won't be visible.
And not only that, the thing about it too is, you know, when you go and you get those paint strips, you get the colors are so different. Crayola is nowhere near those paint strips. Some of those colors, I'm like, what color is that? Who ever heard of sea moss? You know,
how many brands can it be?
Yeah. What color is it? So, and I never knew that teal had a blue teal or a green teal.
I thought teal was teal.
I thought teal was teal. So you have to kind of, set in your mind, well, what's going to match with this? And what's going to offset that? How am I going to set up a vase of flowers? How am I going to decorate my dining room? How am I going to do? So it does become a thing that it goes with what you like. Still, but you also have to really, really delve into it if you're going to be about the decorating thing.
Yeah, and you have to think about some of the psychology part of it, as you was talking about with depression or sadness or anything like that. If you're doing entertaining, or if you have an office where you're having people to come in, clients or whatever, you want people to feel warm and
welcome. Yes, yes.
So what colors?
And as your children get older, or as you get older, just like you were saying, you don't want to have that picture up for 20 years and it doesn't evolve with you.
Exactly.
You want it to be something where it grows with you. Now, of course, you have your family pictures up and everything else, and it's funny because my grandkids come in and look. What's the last picture you got of me? That kind of thing. So you want things to change as you grow with the change, as you change your jobs. So with that being said, as we evolve our homes, our work environment, and our special place should too.
Okay then. So we're looking for those comments, right?
We're looking for the comments. We're looking for the words to tell people. We're looking for you to tell us, what did you decorate this year? What did you change after you took down that Christmas tree? What did you change in your home? And what are you looking forward to changing?
That's right.
Leave us a comment. Subscribe. Leave us a message. And we'll see you next week.
Okay, we're ready to let's talk about it. Bye-bye.